The recent confrontation between Mel Gibson and Sunny Hostin from The View has captivated public attention and sparked widespread discussions. The event, charged with emotion, intellect, and sharp rhetoric, unfolded with an intensity that seemed to reverberate beyond the boundaries of the show itself. This encounter showcased not just a clash of personalities, but also differing worldviews and ideologies. Gibson, known for his strong convictions and often controversial opinions, delivered a calculated yet fiery response to Hostin, who is renowned for her incisive commentary and unapologetic stance on social and political issues. The dynamics of their confrontation highlighted deeper cultural tensions, making this moment much more than just a heated exchange between two public figures. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. Gibson's ability to dismantle Hostin's arguments seemed rooted in his command of the subject matter and his quick-witted delivery. He didn't merely address her points, but unraveled them with precision, leaving little room for retort. His approach was methodical, employing a mixture of logic, evidence, and impassioned delivery to make his case. What made this moment particularly gripping was the palpable confidence Gibson exuded throughout the interaction. His demeanor suggested a man unyielding in his beliefs, unafraid to defend his stance regardless of the setting or opposition. This resonated with many viewers who saw his unwavering composure as a stark contrast to Hostin's increasingly agitated responses. Hostin, for her part, entered the conversation with her characteristic assertiveness, presenting questions and criticisms designed to challenge Gibson's perspectives. Her approach seemed to aim at exposing contradictions or weaknesses in his viewpoints. However, Gibson's responses appeared to consistently redirect the narrative, turning what might have been potential vulnerabilities into moments of strength. This dynamic created a charged atmosphere that felt less like a discussion and more like a duel, with each exchange intensifying the energy in the room. Gibson's ability to counter Hostin's critiques while steering the conversation toward broader implications demonstrated a mastery of discourse that left an indelible mark on the interaction. One of the most striking aspects of the exchange was how it reflected the broader cultural and ideological divides prevalent in society today. Hostin, often seen as a voice for progressive thought and social advocacy, represented a perspective deeply rooted in contemporary debates about inclusivity, accountability, and societal norms. Gibson, on the other hand, embodied a counter-narrative that questioned aspects of this paradigm, emphasizing personal responsibility, traditional values, and skepticism of what he appeared to see as groupthink. Their discussion became a microcosm of these larger societal debates, with each trying to assert the legitimacy of their respective positions. Gibson's rhetorical strategies played a significant role in shaping the trajectory of the exchange. He employed a mix of historical references, personal anecdotes, and theoretical insights to reinforce his arguments. This multifaceted approach not only underscored his intellectual depth, but also allowed him to connect with viewers on different levels. His use of historical context was particularly impactful, as it provided a foundation for his points that seemed difficult to refute. By framing his arguments within a broader timeline of societal developments, Gibson positioned himself as someone who could see beyond the immediacy of the moment, lending credibility to his perspective. The intensity of the interaction also underscored the challenges inherent in navigating conversations about polarizing issues in a public forum. Both Gibson and Hostin are seasoned communicators, yet their exchange highlighted the difficulties of engaging in meaningful dialogue when emotions run high and stakes feel personal. Hostin's attempts to press Gibson on controversial aspects of his career and public statements were met with deflections and counterpoints that seemed to catch her off guard. This dynamic created a sense of imbalance, as Hostin's usual confidence appeared to waver in the face of Gibson's relentless and well-prepared responses. The implications of this encounter extend beyond the immediate context of The View. It serves as a reminder of the power dynamics at play in media spaces and the importance of preparation and adaptability in public discourse. Gibson's ability to dominate the conversation highlighted the significance of understanding one's audience and leveraging rhetorical tools effectively. His performance demonstrated that even in a seemingly adversarial environment, it is possible to shift the narrative and command the room through sheer force of intellect and articulation. At the same time, The exchange raised questions about the role of platforms like The View in fostering productive dialogue. The show, known for its spirited debates and diverse panel of hosts, often serves as a battleground for conflicting viewpoints. However, the confrontational nature of such discussions can sometimes overshadow the substantive issues at hand. In this case, the spectacle of Gibson's verbal takedown of Hostin risked eclipsing the underlying topics they were debating. This phenomenon underscores the challenge of balancing entertainment and enlightenment in media formats that thrive on conflict and controversy. Another dimension of this encounter worth examining is the public's reaction. Gibson's decisive performance drew praise from many who felt that he articulated sentiments that often go unheard in mainstream media. For these supporters, his ability to stand firm in the face of Hostin's critiques symbolized a victory for independent thought and resilience against perceived ideological conformity. Conversely, critics of Gibson viewed the interaction as an example of deflection and a refusal to engage meaningfully with difficult questions. This polarized response reflects the broader societal divide, where individuals interpret events through the lens of their pre-existing beliefs and values. Hostin's role in the exchange should not be underestimated, despite the narrative of Gibson's dominance. Her willingness to confront Gibson and challenge his positions demonstrated a level of courage and conviction that deserves recognition. While her arguments may not have landed as effectively as she intended, her persistence in holding Gibson accountable for his statements added a layer of depth to the conversation. This dynamic underscored the importance of pushing back against dominant narratives, even when the odds appear stacked against you. The implications of this interaction also extend to the reputations of both individuals involved. For Gibson, this moment may reinforce his image as a controversial yet articulate figure unafraid to voice his opinions. His performance will likely be cited as evidence of his ability to navigate high-pressure situations and emerge unscathed. For Hostin, the exchange may serve as a reminder of the challenges of taking on seasoned rhetoricians in a public forum. However, it also highlights her role as a provocateur willing to ask tough questions, even at the risk of facing backlash. This confrontation offers valuable lessons for anyone engaged in public discourse. It demonstrates the importance of preparation, adaptability, and the ability to think on one's feet. Gibson's success in the exchange was not merely a product of his confidence, but also his strategic use of language, evidence, and delivery. Similarly, Hostin's efforts to hold him accountable illustrate the necessity of persistence and courage in the face of adversity. These lessons are particularly relevant in today's polarized climate where effective communication is more crucial than ever. The exchange between Mel Gibson and Sunny Hostin also sheds light on the evolving role of celebrity voices in public debates. Gibson's ability to command attention in such a high-stakes discussion underscores the unique position of figures with widespread cultural influence. Their presence in debates extends beyond their arguments, bringing with them a legacy of work and public perception that shapes the audience's reception of their words. In this instance, Gibson's decades-long career added gravitas to his statements, while Hostin's platform as a television personality underscored her dedication to engaging with complex issues. The event also highlights the intersection of entertainment and discourse, where debates serve both as platforms for ideological exchange and spectacles for audience consumption. The dramatic nature of their confrontation ensured widespread attention, but it also risked simplifying nuanced topics into moments of triumph or defeat. This duality raises questions about how audiences consume such exchanges, whether as sources of enlightenment or as performances to be critiqued. This pivotal moment between Mel Gibson and Sunny Hostin also underscores how media platforms can amplify or distort the dynamics of contentious debates. The View operates within a framework designed to entertain as much as inform, which inherently influences how discussions unfold. In such a high-energy environment, guests must navigate interruptions, limited speaking time, and the expectations of a diverse audience. Gibson's ability to thrive in this setting demonstrated a keen understanding of the medium, while Hostin faced the additional challenge of representing her perspectives in a space where exchanges can quickly spiral into performative clashes. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Mel Gibson's response to Sunny Hostin from The View? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.